Hi Capricorn, this is Crystal Rose. I'm a comfy soul. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for returning if you're coming back. If you're brand new, thanks for being here. So I'm gonna fly randomly. Got my handy dandy cart. I'm gonna grab whatever floats my boat. Right now it's Angel Therapy by Doreen Virtue, which is kind of how I start my normal private reading. So I'm just gonna go with wherever I feel guided. So let's see about getting you a message. And, oh, what are we manifesting? I see you focusing your intentions on something. So let's see where you're going with this. I'm very curious as to how you're spending your time and energy, because I know that you guys are fabulous achievers. I also feel like if you get too far in your feelings, it might cause you to freeze. So where are we at? There it is again, law of attraction. I'm telling you, you're up to something. What are you up to? Bonus card came out. Past life issue is what this is surrounding. So I'm going to go ahead and grab past life deck from Brian Weiss and Doreen Virtue. Brian Weiss is a past life regressionist. So let's see what comes up here. Oof, you have fear. Let's just note that right off the bat. So you might be making choices out of fear. Maybe you're trying to manifest something without working on something. Let's keep going. Let's see where this is going. Huh. Okay, give me a second. I gotta tune into this because they're not so, what's the word? Obvious when you're coming to a past life situation. So let me take a look. Give me a second. Okay, here's what I'm getting. I'm going to try to explain this in a gender neutral way because this can apply to both parties depending on if you're a masculine or a feminine now. Gender, regardless of gender, it does not matter. So imagine that in a previous lifetime, you were working through the opposite energy, okay? So whatever you are now, or however you identify, picture yourself as the previous, the other side of the energy. So if you're masculine, focus on the feminine. If you're feminine, focus on the masculine, okay? There is fear here from a past life having to do with how spiritual you are, how connected you are, High Priestess energy, to your intuition. And the problem is you're afraid that you won't be able to do your work, medicine woman, medicine man, medicine person, doesn't matter, with all your beautiful wisdom from your Atlantean times. So Soul Tribe, this is you, whoever's watching this video, this is one of your lifetimes is from Atlantis. And because you need to be grounded, because that's how you best make decisions and function from a very grounded space, tree card, you have a gift of writing, you have a gift of speech, you have a gift of discernment, you have a gift of sharing stories and teaching from writing. You have an excellent, excellent way of communicating. Let me put it that way, okay? This is your art form. Your form of communication is how you best achieve spiritual and financial success, let me say, okay? Now, the thing is, in order for you to feel comfortable doing your art, whatever that is for you, you lovely creatives, you, and for a lot of you, this is writing. So this has to do with anybody who has speaking, coaching, you have a book to write, you have knowledge to share and teach, things of that nature, okay? You as the opposite energy had, give me a second. So I'm getting two different stories out of this. So take whatever applies to your current life situation right now, okay? That's the way I'm going to focus on this, so you'll know how it applies to your past life. Sorry, trying to be as like specific as possible, but still leave it open to cover everybody's scenario because this is a general reading, right? Okay, so if you need more clarity, then please come in for a private reading. But what I'm seeing is you were either the child who has spent time in the opposite energy and been rejected by an authority figure, possibly a parent, and probably, most likely, a masculine. So a father figure who left you behind. And the other half of you were actually the mother who had the child, who had a baby, okay? And the father figure has left. So depending on your current situation, I want you to view it from that perspective, okay? With this person leaving, here we go, leaving and travel. This caused conflict in your life, wars and battles. And the issue that you need to overcome has to do with you having trust and faith that you're going to be taken care of, that you don't have to live in fear, that you know how to honor yourself and you know how to move forward. Okay, hold on. Let me see if there's anything else with this. So also I'm going to say there's a level of forgiveness here. So whoever it was that has abandoned you. So I'm getting two things. I'm feeling a parental figure or a partner that left you with child, right? Understand that this person was in your life, whether that's a parent or the other partner to this situation, was meant to leave you in that situation so that you could grow into the person you need to grow into in order to do what you need to do to break ancestral patterns and do the work that you're meant to go teach. You understand? So there is wisdom in this karmic relationship, and which makes it very hard for you to leave this story behind about how you were wounded, abandoned, how you were left with child, how your dad left you, etc., etc. This makes you attached to other people in a codependent way. And it's like, regardless of whether you were the person that was left with the child or you are the child that was abandoned, this causes you to go into fear that you won't be able to take care of yourself if you're just a lovely spiritual being, which then throws you into the fake story of, how am I going to be taken care of? Well, I must have to be with an authority figure, someone who's, you know, more decisive than me, has more money than me, has their stuff put together, like really attaching to somebody who you think is going to like do it for you or with you, right? Now, for those of you Capricorns that are taking care of yourself, I need you to recognize that you're not lacking. You're paying your own bills, you're living in your own space, you're doing just fine without that person, that authority figure, whether that was a karmic relationship you were in or this is a parent that has abandoned. For some of you, this is both. This is feeling abandoned in relationship and parent. This could be a majority of you, actually, okay? But I need you to recognize how you've been attached to people in relationships that mimic and mirror you feeling abandoned by the other person that left you as a child or has left you with a child, and or both of those things. You understand? Your current mission is to forgive them for being this karmic situation to you. And for some of you, this is a twin flame. This is somebody who was meant to be in your life to cause this to happen. And if this is how they're contributing to your life now and they're not meant to be with you, this is for your soul growth. You understand? Okay, so this was planned. This was planned for the universe. This was you guys high-fiving with your father, your spouse, that karmic partner that left you with the kid or just left you feeling abandoned, whatever. This is how you agreed to go through this lifetime together now. Even with the abandonment, that was the agreement so that you could grow and you could get the message that you need to get in order to remember that you're not stuck like you previously were in another lifetime situation. So imagine back in the day, especially for a feminine or a female figure, right? Somebody who is maybe without money or without a way of supporting yourself because that's how society was. You needed to rely on a man to take care of you and whatever, right? This is breaking free from that idea and that dogma that it has to be a particular way. There are no rules. This is why lifetime after lifetime, we're learning to take care of ourselves and grow from those limiting beliefs, from the constructs that society has put in place, the story that you think you were supposed to have or the way you were supposed to live versus how you feel you should be living your life and the freedom that you have and what you want to do with it versus other people's idea of how you should live. Do you understand? Okay, let's keep going. That was a lot. It was heavy. But I feel a sense of freedom in this. You understand? I feel that it's your choice to view that you can't look at. And the crazy thing is I only pulled 3 cards originally before I started going into the past life energy, right? So this was a very specific, very direct message for you to learn from, okay? Let's keep going. Anything else they need to know? Again, the grounding has come up. Fairies card. When you're connected to Mother Nature, when you are well grounded, when you're self-focused, when you feel nurtured, you're taking care of your body, you're exercising, doing those things, that is when your intuition is kicking into high gear. That is where you're going to have clarity surrounding the situation with your parent, with the ex, with the karmic situation, and what it is that you actually truly deserve. If you're living in fear, you're going to make choices out of fear, and you will attach yourself to the wrong people, the wrong situations, the wrong jobs, and that pattern will continue, okay? You are currently watching this video because you are meant to grow out of your comfort zone and do something different that scares the shit out of you. You understand? Okay. This is about your integrity. This is about how you want to show up, who you want to be, and knowing that Spirit is going to support you in your relationships. Sacral chakra energy. This is your creative center. This is how you show up for work and business. This is how you show up in a relationship. This is asking you to be fully seated in your integrity and not do things out of fear or for money. Do you understand? Okay. You've been getting signs about this. You may or may not be ignoring them, but Spirit is trying to help you overcome these limiting beliefs. Okay? All right, anything else they need to know, or do we just need to go to some advice? I'm hearing advice. Where do you want me to go? Spirit, angels and ancestors, Kyle Gray. Feeling a very shamanistic vibe with you. It's that grounded earth energy, working with Gaia, hugging a tree, herbs and oils, crystal work, jewelry making, writing, speaking, teaching, from no matter what modality you decide that you're going to teach, okay? All right, let's get you some advice. What do you want them to know? I just dropped a whole chunk of cards. Let me pick those back up. 2 cards. What do we got? High Priest energy. What did I say? This is that High Priestess that already came out. It's definitely about you breaking past the idea that somehow you're going to do it in a safe way that's constructed properly and makes you feel like, oh, society will accept this and me if I do this. No, fuck that. You don't want to fit into society. You want to do something that's you and intuitive and magical, okay? What else did we get? Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. This is breaking through and doing something for you, fighting for yourself, not fighting somebody else, or not fighting to be seen or heard. This is literally you doing you. One more card I'm hearing. Something that's going to continue to show you support, but a little bit softer energy. Let's see here. Yes, there it is. There's a softer, came out as a feminine. It's the Magic Guardian. It's owning your magic. It's unleashing your power within. You are the magic. You're the powerful person. You don't need a partner or a person to unlock that for you. You're not going to find it. That's not how it works. You can meet friends who inspire you. You can meet mentors who inspire you. But in the end, Nothing's going to break you free like you breaking yourself free. This is your job to do. This is your game. This is your energy and your power that's going to change your life, not someone else's. You understand? One more, and then I'm going to close it. That's it. Move in a new direction. Travel, get on up, and get out. So wherever you think you were stuck before, karmic situation, waiting for someone else to come through, keep moving. All right, let me get a card of advice for a relationship situation, because I feel this is very focused on your career and business, but I know a lot of you are watching for relationship. So I just want to see how this fits with your relationship. So do you guys want me to keep doing this? Yes, keep using this deck. Okay. So those of you looking for a partner or trying to decide if this partner's coming back or if they're going to commit to you, or you're waiting for someone to come around, or you just want to meet somebody new. Let's see where we're going with this. This is manifesting, but the way you're going to manifest is through self-focus, through doing your arts, from getting out of fear. Otherwise, all you're going to do is attract people who are also living in fear. You understand? Because you can only vibrate on the same frequency you're on. If someone's going to let you into their life, or you're going to let someone else into your life, you're going to have to be on the same page as far as being fearless motherfuckers, okay? Yes, cancel, clear, delete that past life issue. That's how you're going to get the partner that you're meant to have. You've got to get out of those limiting beliefs. Otherwise, you're going to get a partner that's very codependent, like where you're coming from, okay? Give me a card of advice for the partner. Broken arrow. Enhance the energy of peace, or embrace the energy of peace. Yeah. You can't come from conflict. You can't come from fighting for someone or fighting to be seen. This needs to be, I'm in peace. I'm in harmony. I only attract peace and harmony. There is no drama here. So if you were in a dramatic situation before, that's not going to work for you. If it wasn't dramatic before, if it wasn't ruined, right, then you might be able to find a middle ground and have some peace. But in the end, no matter who you manifest into your life, it's going to be because you've taken care of your own business, and you're doing you. And that person that comes in is not going to be codependent on you or make you codependent on them, right? Yes, White Witch, be the light. You're the magic. You're the light. You're the magic. It's your wisdom, White Owl wisdom, and you have the answers, not somebody else. Got it? All right, I'm going to leave it there. I thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you would like to get a personal reading, you can find me at comfysoul.com, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.